There's my baby. So I didn't get the exhaust put on. My mechanic basically told me the exhaust that I have on it is a better exhaust. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm here at work. And it's funny because I get replies from people in their Hondas and people in their Sentra Spec Vs, which I absolutely love. The last generation Spec V. That was a car I considered and wanted to get, but reliability was one of the things that I didn't like about it. Were the Ion Redline Cobalt SS. The only real main issues is the supercharger coolant pump and keeping track of your cooling, which is for any car. But outside of that, they're bulletproof. And but you know, I got a response from somebody, and he said, well, anybody in a GSR or RSX or Civic Si could beat your Ion Redline. No, I have never lost to a Civic Si. I've never lost to an RSX Type S. I've never lost to a Spec V. Currently, I have beat 2 to 3, I think maybe 3 Corvette C6s. Of course, they were stock. I beat Charger RTs all the time. Literally all the time. I cannot beat a Charger 392 Scat Pack. I did race 2, and it's just the same thing every time. First and second gear, we are side by side, and then it just shifts and he is gone. I mean, I'm talking about they put, you know, 2 cars, maybe 2.5 cars on me before we stop. But no, your Civic Si, unless you're boosted, you know, you're not beating me. Your RSX Type S, unless you're boosted, or you're all motor and you've got 10 grand in your car, no, you're not beating me. We dynoed at 305, and it's just, no, you're not beating me. So you can stop commenting and coming in and saying, hey, you know, my RSX Type S with an intake and exhaust, I will wipe you on the floor. Your car produces at most 200 horsepower and 120 pound-foot of torque. We're not even on the same level. I generally will pass up on those races because they're just not worth my time. But remember, all these races are in Mexico, so not here in America. But I like all those cars. I'm a car guy. But the only car I probably absolutely hate, I think, would be... that's a hard one, because I like pretty much all cars. But I can't stand Volkswagens. I cannot stand Volkswagens, mostly because the lug nuts, when you're trying to change a tire, it's difficult and it's not worth my time. That they're not reliable. They always break down. They always have issues of some kind. Are they quick? Yeah, they're quick, and I have not lost to one yet. But you know, it's one of those things where even if you do lose, who cares? It's about being car people. We like cars and we get together, winning, losing. This isn't Fast and Furious. It's just about having fun. You know, I will say this. You know, all these cops need to stop. Not cops, I should say. The court system are treating car enthusiasts like crap because you know, they see a street race from light to light. Well, here in Arizona, they've shut down pretty much all the racetracks. So where do you want people to go? You know, we used to all go to Speed World in our part of the valley, and they shut down Speed World because I guess they didn't pay their taxes, and so they shut down the shop, or they shut down the racetrack, which was really stupid because you're going to obviously see an increase of street racing because of it. And then, but the Honda boys, and it's primarily the Honda boys here in Phoenix, that they're going around killing people, street racing, damn near running people over, where they pretty much screwed it up for everybody. You know, my first car was an Acura Integra GSR, and it was quick, but it was nothing compared to what I have now. My SRT4, one of the best cars I've ever owned. My PT Cruiser Turbo GT, which is the same thing as an SRT4. We dynoed at 384 horsepower, 410 pound-foot of torque. It was a very quick car, but don't try to corner in that because it was a dog. But you know, the bottom line is to send a response to me saying my R6 that probably has, you know, 2 different color fenders is quicker than your car. Even if it is, who cares? I mean, who cares? Excuse me. There's always someone who's quicker than you. There's always someone who has a better car than you. As a car enthusiast, you're supposed to appreciate the diversity there is with automobiles. But there are some who are, you know, little 20-year-old kids who don't understand. You know, this was a dream car for me when I was about 18 years old. I achieved my goal by getting a low mileage, mint condition Ion Redline. I have no clue what else is on my list as far as what I want to get for my next dream car, but probably a Chrysler Crossfire. I like things that are different. I don't want a car that everyone has and they all have the same mods. Those are what we call Mustang owners. Nothing against them. They're just not my cup of tea. If I'm going to buy a V8, I'm probably going to get a Corvette. And if I had the money, I'd get a Viper. So that's just me. But to each their own. I hope all y'all are having a good day. I hope you guys are staying safe. Remember, keep the street racing off the street. Go to a track if you can, or at least go to a back road in Mexico. We have plenty of those here in Arizona. But just be safe. No kid needs to get ran over just because you want to do a street race from light to light. It's very childish. And if you've learned anything from me, it's that my lawyer is costing me $5,000 to fight my case. So unless you got $5,000 to fight a case of, you know, street racing or speeding or whatever, don't do it. It's just not worth it. But I love my car, and no, I'm not getting rid of it. You guys all have a great day. Be safe, and more mods are definitely coming. Unfortunately, you know, I still got to fight my case, and my lawyer at least got jail off the table. But well, he said we'll be fighting this for quite a while. So God bless you all. Be safe.